Hi everyone, my name's Cheryl Hurst. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Sydney, Australia. How are you today? Today I'm using a kit which is in the last chance and it's called Snowy Days and it's normally $44 and it's $22. It's still available if you get it straight away, plus the stickers, and I'll show you that as we go. And I'm not doing quite what they do, but it's a great idea. They tell you what photos you need and the layouts. And the it's all step by step. It is great for scrapbookers who have been doing it for years and maybe you're stuck with ideas, or it's great for beginners because it shows you all the techniques. So it's a great bonus, and for $22, why not? Okay, so I've had this piece for it was 12 by 12 and I cut it in half, so it's 6 by 12. And I've got some photos, and I couldn't copy exactly from the projects because my photos are different. And I've got a very large one, and this was Tommy's first Christmas last year. And I wanted to capture that. But as I tell you more about it, you'll understand a bit more. And I've also got the boys. This is Hunter. And this is Boston. He looks very fat there, but he's not really fat. He's just very furry. But they're quite slim, actually. They're just cute. And he's now 4 and he's 2. So they're just gorgeous, gorgeous boys. They're my grandbaby dogs. I just love them to pieces. Anyway, so I'm going to do a 2-page sketch. I've got a large drink of Coke, but it is caffeine free and sugar free, so it's just dark water with a bit of fizz. So sorry, I'm just trying to stop myself from coughing when I talk too much. Okay, so I've got some photos, so we've got lots photos and we'll talk about them. So it's really, I've done some cutting out and that's some prep work, but we're just going to see if we can organize it. I've used the alphabet a la mode dies because they fitted on the page. Now I want to do a 2-page spread, so one with the dogs and one with the humans. So I'm not going to have space to show you, so we'll do one at a time. I'm just not going to get that all in. I'm just going to check to see how much of that is in. Okay, so I want to get that sort of in the center. So I am going to get my ruler, and I am going to talk inches because it's just easier with scrapbooking. I'm very versatile, so I want 3 inches. There, and I'm just going to get my pencil. Is it sharp enough? I just want to sharpen the the blade on this because I want a sharp pencil so I don't have too much gunk on the page. Just a little one from Kmart. Quite handy, didn't cost much. It does the job. Okay, so what I want just move scooch that out of the road. Now I'm going to go 3 inches. I hope I'm in shot. And 3 inches. And oh, that should be fine. If I do 3 inches, then I'll know. I should have. Put it there. I will have 3 inches up the top. Probably not. Yep. So 3 and 3. Beautiful. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just put that there, so I'll show you. And then I want to put first Christmas with Tommy. Probably about here-ish, because I want to have a title. And I've got this photo here of his great-grandmother and Tommy, which I'm so glad I have, because for me this is a bittersweet one, because it was his first one and her last one. I'm not going to cry. Yes, so it is very sad, but good in a way. And I cut down this photo and I've put it, I'm going to put that here because he's so excited. You can see the look on his face. He's like first Christmas, and he's got a car and he gets pushed in it, and he absolutely loved it. He was 11 months old there, and or 11 and a half months, and he just loved his car. He loves everything, sort of thing. You should see the car he's got now. Anyway, so he had that, so I just thought I'd put them sort of like that. And because Mum's got the pink, I thought I'll do a petal pink boards. So now I've lost words because I've got myself a little bit upset. So I've cut the boards out. So I'm going to put this one here, because she passed away in May. She went to hospital on Mother's Day and passed away on the 17th. So it's very sad for us. That's a 6x8, and this one's cut down. So I just thought I'd have that, and not have Christmas on this page. I thought I'd have Christmas on the other page, and I can decide which one I want as first and last. So I thought this one would be memories, because they have it in the stickers, which I'll bring out. You can see here these beautiful stickers, and they've got this where you can write if you wanted to write it. And I thought memories for this one. So, and this is still available with paper. I think it's about $29, $30 you can get now. So I would run and get this stuff while you still can. So I've got that to start with, and let's put these down. Oh, well, I put them down. And I've got my little words. Thank goodness I accidentally used the emboss, otherwise I would have cut the words off. So I'm glad I embossed instead of cut for this one. So I might move that, put that there, and I can hide it really between those two photos, sort of that embossed part, and hopefully I can get those memories. It's you know, and of course I make so much mess. All my blades falling out. Now I'll just put that there so I don't lose it. Stickers. I just want the open one. So you get this in your kit as well. That one, the other one I got is a bonus one, so if I want to do more. So I think I'd like to have that one up the top there somewhere, if it fits. How much space do I have? I'm so used to doing centimeters. Oops, I'm just going to pull this out of range for a moment so I can have a look. I've got about 1.5, and it's under 1.5. So, well, it's a little bit more than 1.5. Might be able to get it in. We'll scoot around. So I might put that down So I really do want that. I want that right at the edge. Just a little border. So I'm committed now for that. So I've got memories. And I've got the Tommy's first Christmas. Do that. And now I've got a space there, haven't I? All right. I think I like that. I can bring that one up, and I can scoot this one up too if I want to. Oh dear, sorry. I knew when you don't drink enough during the day and then you start talking. Okay, I think I like that. I'll bring that, maybe I'll bring that one down a bit. Bring that up. That one can go on the side a bit there. And I'll bring that one down a bit. I think I like that. So I've got that. I've just written here, this is bittersweet memory. It was Tommy's first Christmas, and we were all excited for him, but we didn't know at the time it was Mum's, Nan's, Gigi, that's what they called her, Gigi, the great grandkids, last Christmas. I know she had a wonderful day and enjoyed that her grandchildren and great grandchildren spent the holidays with her. Lots of food and laughter all around her, and of course Christmas songs played in the background. We loved having the Christmas songs in the background, just softly. But yeah, it was just, I need to have that over here a little bit. I need to have that little space. I need a margin. Maybe it's not going to go there. And I'll move that so they have the same margin. And I can scoot that in there. So I really want it there. And I can bring it down. Bring it down to there. Because we're committed now with the memories. And I can just maybe I'll just take a smidge off the border there. I'll put the blade back in. Maybe if I just take a smidge off. Because it doesn't look even anyway. I don't think the photo's cut properly actually. Can't be my cutting, of course not. I'll see how that goes. I think that looks alright. Does that little smidge might just help us. I want a little bit there. It's going to help us. It's a very big photo. You know what? My margin, I'm going to go a little bit this way to get the same margin, and I can put this in here. I can move that one back over. There. Done. Just taking that smidge off. Look at how much difference it's made. I'm very happy with that. Okay, so I'm gonna commit. So I'm gonna get my glue and I'm gonna glue the photo. I'm going to glue this photo. Honestly, I am going to glue this photo. Obviously not. Let's see if we've got glue in this one. We've got a smidge in here. It's going to run out too, I think. Okay, now I'm going to put this on here. What I was going to do, I was going to cut a piece off there if I had to. And I'm just going to bring that down, not that far. I'm going to bring it across a little bit. This is why I use the glue and not the tape runners, just so I can get that. Okay, that needs a smidge off as well. Just a tiny smidge. It's just that little bit too big. We're done with that. I'm going to put that there. I'll glue this one on here. So I'll bring it up. Actually, I'll bring the page up, not just the photos. I've got things sticking. Oh, let's stick this one. I don't know what it is with great grandmothers and babies and the little ones. They all listen to her. They loved her to pieces. They thought it was great. And of course, I'm going to trim that little bit off because that's too big. Okay, now I'm going to take those mats off and I'm going to glue this down. Down, make sure I get all those corners, and this is going to be thrown out too. I don't like struggling with glue. Okay, so I've got those two markers here and here, and I'm going to place them there, place it there, and then stick it down. So I've got that straight. Okay, now I have to decide I want to get this in before I do anything. I want to get that. I'm going to have that straight, and I want a little bit, yep, I want that little bit over and squish that. Yep. So I'm going to glue that piece in. I didn't put it on cardstock, I probably should have. Okay, so I'm going to put that there, and that there, and oops, it's going to go there, and that is going to go there. Okay, we've got that piece in. All right, now I'll put the lid on that because there's not much in there. I'm going to get my dimensionals, or I have got some offcuts. And they're going to be the same size. Yep. Of this, instead of putting 500 dimensionals on, I am going to cut we don't want our photo to I'm going to waste nothing of these things there. Great, these are the foam sheets, and I just love these, especially for big projects, or for you saw me use them when I was doing the banners using the party dies, and they're great, and I've used them to do the alphabet today. Because you don't want it to sag, especially when you have the weight of other pages on here. So I'm just using up all the scrap pieces I have of them. Do I have any more scraps? I'll just cut some off. And it cuts all right in the printer, but you have to do both sides. Printer of the paper trimmer. I think I'm just got about enough. And I'll just cut one little bit out. I know I'm going to use it on the other big photo. So there. So I've got these, and now I'll just take the backs off. And I just noticed that there, and I know you're probably screaming at me, say, put it there. And I heard you. Thank you. Right, now I'm going to line this up to where I want it in the margin. And I know that goes there. And we just stick that down. He wasn't truly happy with Santa. He had a little meltdown. He cried, but then he was all right. He saw the camera and he was happy. And I am going to do this one. Just going to get the dimensionals, the smaller one. Do you put a lot of dimensionals on your scrapbooking projects or not? I put a lot, so you could imagine how many dimensionals I would have put on that one. That's a big photo. I picked the red and the greens, and it had the petal pink in it. Paper, sort of, so you could see the colours, or bring the colours out. And that, even in his pajamas, he come over in his PJs because they all had matching pajamas. It was so cute. They come for breakfast. And that's I'm not really a breakfast person, but brunch. And then they come for tea because he had to have a sleep and had to see his other grandparents as well. He was very busy and very tired. I'm just taking these so I don't have dimensionals everywhere. My socks, my stitches. Okay, so I'm going to put that one up here, and I'm going to match the side and try and keep it straight. There, so we've got that. And I'm going to leave the embellishments to start with because we'll do the other page. If you're still with me, I haven't bored you too much. Where's the other page? Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to get the 3 inches. Oops. See if I can get that straight. And 3 inches. Okay. And I'm going to put that so it will match, and we'll double check that it matches before we glue that down. And this one, I'll get the mats. It's only got 2 pictures. This is them with their the boys with their professional photo. So I don't know where I'm putting that yet. Just put it there for the moment. And I'm just keeping the colour theme going through because of Mum. And the Christmas tree, I'll have to trim that. We have, as you can see here, and I'll bring the photo up. You can see the bags. So there's a bag there and a bag there. They were for the dogs. This was Tommy's, and there's lots of presents under the tree, which are still mainly Tommy's, and then some of the kids. But yeah, the boys got their Santa sack. And lots of things there. He loves this train. He plays with it. We left it here, so he's got something different. And he didn't take that one home with him. He just loves it here. So we've got that and that. And what I did, I got in the kit has a one-sided piece, and it had these. So I cut out the Christmas and the year. So and they got the stuff on the back. And these are all the dies I used. I don't want to lose those. Put them all in the corner there. Now I just have to make sure I spell correctly. Oh, look at the mess. So we've got M. So this will tell me where I need to put that. M. And we'll have to center it, of course. Mass. This one's sticking, so I have to be careful. C H R, and there must be an I here somewhere. Christmas. Christmas. It's not Christmas, it's Christmas. Okay, and I thought we'll put the, that's looking pretty sad. That two's come, the backing's come off. So, got the two. Where are the, oh dear. This always happens. I had it all over here, so where are they? Oh, guess what? They've stuck under the sheet. So it was 2024. So I've got Christmas. $2020. This is going to stick. I'll just put it very lightly. So I've got that sort of. That. So what do you think? I know you can't tell me. I am getting hot in here. I must be working up a sweat. So he had a birthday just before Christmas. His birthday is the 21st of December. So they were nicely, we took them, he didn't have it. He had a spa day. That's why he's so fluffy, I think. Yeah, I remember now. It's coming. He had a spa day, and for his birthday, so we took him off to Newtown, and he spent a couple of hours there having clips, because he won't let us actually clip his claws. He's very thingy about his feet. He always has been. He's a funny boy, and he's a COVID dog, so that probably explains everything. And he has anxieties and things like that, but he's just so gorgeous. Okay, so I spent a lot of time with him because he lived with me his first 18 months. Because of COVID, the girls came and lived, and while they were saving, and of course they had him. He was a pup. So when he comes to my place, he knows that's home, and he's more comfortable than Boston. But they are actually half brothers. They've got the same father, but Hunter's mum retired, and he's got a different mum. So that's the different colours. His mum was a blonde, and their dad is the gold. So you can see there's a bit of gold in Hunter, and he was the runt of the family. But anyway. They're just having a great time remembering. They're just, yeah. This is what scrapbooking is about, is the memories and the things that evokes, you're remembering, and the stories. It's a storytelling thing. So I've got a little thing here saying Hunter and Boston had a lovely Christmas. Santa had left them a sack each under the tree with heaps of new toys and treats. And that's we'll put that somewhere close there. I'll put that under because I've got that bit there. So I think that will look good. I'm just going to get these dies so I don't lose them, because the chances are 100% they'll be gone. So I'm just going to drop them in there, and I'm just going to bring this page in so we can sort of make sure it matches. So it will be like that. Oops, it's not quite on the right spot, but it will be. I know you can't see it all. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to center that, and we'll put some things up there. Yep. I'm going to cut that straight because that is killing me. It is so crooked. Okay, we can do that. All right, I think that looks, it's 5 photos and we've got that there. Yeah. Okay, so I think that looks good. So what we'll do, we'll get our Tombow out and see if there's any adjusting. As you can see, the glue, oh, it's just got really darky. Must be going to rain. I feel cool. I haven't even got the lights on. I might need them, but I don't want the glare. Okay, so I'm putting it where I want it, and I'm just going to do a light trim because someone's cutting this terrible. Has to be that photo. I can't see. I can't cut straight. Proven. Okay, and I'm going to put that on where we want it, and then we'll just trim up that bottom piece because it's cut so straight. Look how straight. Look how straight it is. Look. It's gone on its own journey there. All right. As long as the finished product's straight, eh? Isn't that gorgeous paper underneath? All right, so I'm doing this in winter and I've pulled my sleeves up. This room gets really nice. Like when the sun comes in winter, it's just really nice and warm. It's 15, or it's going to be 18 degrees here today, which is a good winter's day. Like 18 for winter. Okay, I'm just lining those up before I flick it down. And we're done. Committed. Okay, so I think I'll put the photos in next, just because I can get the balance done over there because it was only about that much. Yep, and that much, and that can go top bit where I marked it up. I would have lost the H. So I can do that. Okay, so I will get my trusty trimmer out, and I am just going to move this because I'll lose these letters with the trimmer. going to bring that in. And actually, this is not straight either. Just want to take a little bit off. That's better. As we go. That's better. Happier now. And we'll get this crooked one. Yeah, you can see, look at the difference. It was a little bit crooked. Okay, I'm sorry I'm taking time, but I'm not rushing it. All right, memory shouldn't be rushed. I am going to put that the right way, and got the border, and then I've got the border. That's right, and that's about the border. Okay, I think that's, I like that. I've got a lot of space, and I just think another card would have been too much. Oh, well, I don't have another dog card. I've got people cards, but I don't have another, well, I don't think I have another Christmas dog card printed, so I think I'll just leave it as, and you know, I could always add one if I wanted to. So I have got a big space there. So we'll work that one out. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Okay, we'll get the dimensionals out. Okay, I've got a drawer full of dimensionals. Do you have a special way of how you use your dimensionals? I like to have mine all sort of neat and tidy and sort of thing. I just go from one end to the other. I don't know. Crazy things. Some people just don't care. Some people have their little things they do. I like doing it sort of like that. About the only thing organised in my life is my dimensionals. I like to put them off. You have to have some order somewhere, don't you? I've got a big craft clean-up coming because this room it's had enough. Yeah, it's about that much. And this one, we're going to get the foam. I've got one there. I'm sad that we can't sell snips anymore. These are great scissors, but I'm looking forward to seeing what Stampin' Up will get as a replacement. I would love the big scissors. You know, I wasn't a Stampin' Up demonstrator when they had the big ones, so I'd love to have a pair of those, you know, or a set of 3, something like that. You know, by now you've probably heard about the stamping retreat that was on the 19th, 17, 18, 19th of July, and honestly, you can still get the kits and they will send you the link to the Facebook page. And if you don't have them time, because I couldn't do it because I was on bed rest, and what they'll do after 30 days, because Facebook now deletes your photos after 30 days, they will have them transferred to a private YouTube where you can watch them and re-watch them and that. And honestly, it is worth the money. Even though I didn't craft on the day, it was so much fun and so much learning. And you know, I knew that I could re-watch them, and that, which I plan to do. And I might follow and I mightn't, because you know, sometimes your photos don't suit. But I've bought a my Canon little machine to get photos for the smaller sizes, so I can do a collage and then do that, because you can only print as big as 4x6. And that's once I get that set up and learn. I had one years ago. I know when I did it, sort of like would have to be nearly 20 years ago. I had a machine very similar, and I think it was a Canon. It was probably the same, and I don't know where it is now, so I bought a new one. It's too hard to find things in this Bermuda Triangle of the house. The kids, you know, probably took it, and then you can't find anything, or bits of it. It'd be packed up, lots of things. I probably threw it, and then again I probably thought, oh no, I'm not doing it, I'll throw it out. And that's probably what's happened, more than anything. So I am going to put that sort of there for landscape, and I am going to, oops, daisy, tearing that. I'm going to, yeah, I have torn it. That's all right, most of that won't be seen. Okay, and I just want that up a little bit more, and sort of there and there. That'll do. That's perfect. And it's not straight. So I told you I don't have straight eyes. I don't know what's wrong. I must be cross-eyed. Okay, so I get this one straight and in position. We've got, I want those there. Now bring it a ruler length in, and it is 7.5, so that's 3. So that will be 3 3/4. I haven't done inches for so long. I'm one of these kids that at school, in primary school, we had the imperial, and then in high school we went metric. You can imagine how much fun that was. And I was the first year when I was in, it was funny, I'm really dating myself, but that's okay, because you know I'm old. I was in the first year that didn't do a school certificate, and it was assessment only. So you had to work hard all year to get that right. So we know that's 12 inches. So, and how many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, I don't know. So, okay, 2 inches in. So we're going to go, we'll have a look, see how my maths is. Okay, we're a bit short because the word is short. So maybe I'll bring it just a little bit over and space it a bit. That's how I'll do it. And so I'm happy with that. All right, sorry, I'm just going to turn the page a bit so I can see it. And I'm going to, actually, I think it's better this way, to be honest. All right, that one doesn't have any, now I'll just make sure I've got it the right way. I'm going to start at the 2 inch. So did you have any funny school things? Like you're learning one thing and then it changes? Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. I started off in first form, second form, year 9, year 10. So I was the first year when they changed it from like year 7. So we had lots of changes. We had the change of imperial to metric, and then we had the school. So I was in first form, second form, year 9, year 10, and we didn't do a school certificate. That was really funny. Lots of changes. But we're really talking about Christmas, aren't we? Do you have any good Christmas memories? I have lots. We had lots of Christmas memories, you know, with my cousins and that when I was a kid. I have a special cousin I love to death. She's just fantastic. She's a lot older than me, about 5 years older than me, but we're still close. Adored. My sister and I, we looked up to her like she was our big sister in a way. She was just everything to us. We had great Christmas. There, it's a bit short, but that'll do. And I am going to get out some of my, where are they? Here they are. These are great. These are the real red and white adhesive back peppermints. I'm going to use those, and I'm going to use some of these. So Christmas, I could put fun because it's not snow, so I can't put. Should I put fun? No. Tree. I can put the tree there. I've got a small tree. Put that there. And I have, oh, and I've another tree. I'm using all the trees on this side. Do that. Or should I have it in descending order? Ascending order? Descending? That's good. That. And then I'll put this one here. You know, we're so used to having snowflakes and things for Christmas, so it doesn't really bother us. But I do like, I probably can fit that in. I do like this. What do you think? It doesn't go right to the end. It's not 12 by 12. So maybe I'll bring it up a bit by how much it's there. Do that like that. That closes that off a bit. I do have another one, so let's not panic. I could put, oh, what was the other? No, I can't do that one. Can't do that. All right, put that one back. Don't get too excited. All right, so we've got something there, and I've got this one, and I'm going to go and get my other sticker because I bought 2 sticker books. You get one with it, and I bought an extra. And let's see what we get in this. So it is 1660608. Ooh. And it's just one page because it's thick. I thought there might be more. And I am going to get this strip because that was a last minute decision. And we're going to do the same. We're going to put it short and short. I probably could have put it, if we got it like that. That looks good. Now, do I need any more stickers? Stickers. There's a lot going on, but I do need to a few things. So I can probably get the snowflakes. They're quite big. Probably need to jack that up. So I need to put some dimensionals on there. It's quite sticky. So it's really just one spot. I don't need, I think we'll try that, see how that goes. Put that in. And yeah, that looks good. I've got that, and I need, where's my triangle? It's going. So I've got memories. I need a cluster, don't I? I've got some little snowflakes here, so I can probably do that as a cluster. There's a cluster there. So we've got that one done. And I've got that there. So is it, that's drawing my eye. I'm just looking to see where it draws. That's drawing my eye. And over there, so I sort of a bit over the place. I think I need. I think I need it up here. I've got a bit too big of space. I'm not liking it. So I could do the same. But then I've got all those trees. So would that look silly? It wouldn't look silly, would it? Oh well, I'm committed now. No, I can't. Let's do that. That looks all right. So that fills in that gap, and then I'll get the peppermints out. I've put it in the sleeve, and what I need to do, I need to trim the lid of this. What I'm going to do, that's what I should have done. Okay, so I'm just going to throw these around and just fill in spots. I like the little ones to go on the tree. Put some on the trees. That's 5. I'll put one down here, 6. And another one. I might put it there. So I've done that one. And I'm just going to bring this in. And I'm just going to put a couple just around. One, 2. I don't think I need much more. No, I don't think I need any more. So there you are. There's my pages. I hope you like them. So they do go together. Christmas 24. And I hope you liked it. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye.